Let's get breakdown. Tonight is a Friday Night Smackdown is a go home show. So like that. So after the Smackdown is a final go home show. We can is a is a final Smackdown tonight. So 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 anyone that buys something you get everything is on sale on 80jshop.com. You get one enough application below on my screen below right here on my bottom of the screen. You get two separate ways and so much more. So I've been taking notes of every week and had to study on the every final episode or SmackDown, 80 episodes. So sometimes when I go live on SmackDown, when I just watch on TV, so I would do live every streaming every single Fridays. So we have next review starting tomorrow night. It's a go home show. So this is start first of the first off. So we have Aubrey Sassmith. So as it was before, so the title show began of WWE when an angle during a into commercial break is showing Say Uso has causes at backstage after an permanent attack when the show went live. So let me show you guys about between us Say also has currently attacked. Let me see here. So give me 1 minute here. Let me look it up. Say also. So here's a photo of Say also went to the ambulance today. So that's Buddy Ham. So let's say also right here on my screen is taken to ambulance at this time. So this is say also at in the ambulance after Smackdown went live. So after he was shown the brain lowered into the back of an ambulance, there was 652 went with him. So after a Drew McIntyre came to Martha down to the ring and denied, Brain said also a tackle to get ahead of the Anakin to make orders. He wanted to come out and to order him to go to his office, and Cody Rhodes came out looking for a fight. But Drew said he would grind 90 for a minute, and he said, so into Cody Rhodes said into McIntyre has been wanting from him for his title reign as a champion. Randy Orton showed up and he said he feels bad for Say Uso, but I think it's only Coleman is winning single tomorrow night. So agent of Trick Williams has arrived is next to the title crowd. Is he was singing his interest music. It didn't take that long for like Savon Aaron's. He was to a follow to every night, but the following men into the symbol to come out for this assessment. So every night in Trick Williams began finally and ended up heading at backstage. The final Neil to Savon Evans with an RKO a week before to stunning down their face to face. So I just set up the American Nightmare Cody Rose and I just totally torn into in the assessment that was announced. I didn't use it for the preview, but so they took a more hostage voting to get it national. So this was to considering how many people were involved in this didn't last as long has spent with this a good thing. And but sometimes so is the right way to go. So and did will to many people were speaking during the backstage title assessment and you could barely hear what Savon Evans was saying to Trick Williams. It is that every night always looks like the fast he is running his one size too small for some reason. So it was an aspect in Kyrie Singh and Terry Stratton that had a backstage assessment that led to Terry Stratton deciding Oscar to a match. So here's a next match. So we have Solo Sakura goes 1-on-1 against Uncle Hallie. A last time in full absence, the Riot 6 has undefeated Las Vegas up main event on February 13th. And MFTs won an 8-man tag on Smackdown on 13th. After Solo Sakura came out with this Natron for his match against Uncle Hallie. After for but once, and Solo wasn't as flanked by anyone else from the MFTs. Well, Uncle Hattie has back to Sokoa to set a corner and stare at him until Solo to shove him away. And they kept things pretty simple in the early moments. After the title match, but they pick up to the piece. They totally, but once they started throwing hands. And Uncle Hattie had an open hand for a couple of minutes, but Sokoa rammed his face into the middle turnbuckle. Has the result was cut to the break, and we have to return. Anya says has Sokoa hit a Samoan drop for it in their fall. So this match had a fun moment, but as a whole, it felt little flat for this feud that has been built up to be so personal. It did not feel like these were two professors who hate each other. I think was glad that Nia doesn't just sell the story into Sakura tried to hit Sister Abigail instead of his own Venezuela. Olga had appeared with a old man blade, this claw. So this was a claw, and but Sokoa broke free, and he ended up running right into Olga Hatie's arms. Aggie fought Sister Abigail to give him a clean win, but he reclaimed the lantern, but only for a moment. The MFTs to attack him. Jesse was from behind and stole it again, and this feud could and should have ended here. But this will keep it going beyond this sponsoring date. So, in the winner of this match, Uncle Hattie. So, I wasn't even true at WWE books in this group because this was very nothing but alliance. They still have one of the coldness entrance in the public company. Uncle Hattie made it nice before us into the array, Boyd Lee, and they had set this lantern on a pond at the ringside, has with a title playing on defeating Uncle Hattie, almost knocked it over when he bumped into it. So here's the next match. We have Terry Strong goes one-on-one against Kairi Sane. I was at last time in full Athens. Terry Strong has undefeated Alba fought on Smackdown was on February 20th, and Kairi Sane lost to Raquel Rodriguez on Raw February 23rd. Was it after a few backstage last minutes in the over break? Terry Strong took on Kairi Sane because Asuka wanted to stay fresh. After the symbol Southern Green and Upper Front came out to watch. So between this match from the commentary desk, and Terry and Kairi traded some quick takedowns, and Terry Strong took control and hit a slingshot crossbody and hit ults at the top rope. And when Kairi Sane tried to take a breather at the ringside, having Kairi Sane take Asuka's place, it felt like a bit too expressing, but Kairi Sane doesn't get enough like wait time these days. Well, and so it wasn't it welcomed the things she had and Tim was going to have only had a few tag passes before this, so it was nice to get a first point for a singles bout. And they picked up some steam into the second half and had a pretty physical fight, and they had a couple of hiccups, but so the good outweighs to the bad after Kairi Sane. Cody took out Southern Green, and Terry trying to hit her with a opponent's missile arrow for the pin is a pickup to the win. So, in the winner of this match, Terry Stratton won the match. So, after we saw Paul Heyman, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory, they showed up at backstage to piss to Paul He was replacing St. Also inside the sample since has Ansel and Nick Aldis said he would make some calls, but he did not seem entirely opposed to this ideal, he said, until Second Flight 2 returned from the hospital and told Nick Aldis he believes it was Drew who attacked St. Also. He said he wants to be inside the symbol so he can win and take care of Jamaica himself. Has this Tony Hill and Nick Aldis gave him the same response, and he gave Paul Heyman audio. Agent of Terry feels before Kevin Singh went to trip hold onto the top rope before and see what sets the split. And second, the too early will set the sail. I just said DDT from the Kevin Singh on England was look very cool. And Timothy Stone so it will. You could see Timothy Stone just grabbing the spot when Kevin Singh hit green, but it still looked good. So here's the next match. So we have The Miz, here we go, 1-on-1 against All Framing. So last time in Ashes, it was The Miz lost to Kamara Hayes on Smackdown on the 6th, and All Framing on defeating Kate Wilson on Smackdown on the 20th. Agent between The Miz made his way to Martin Down Center Ring to take on All Framing before the next break. Agent said 8 Mitchell was looked scared past All Framing entirely in the ring and was looking as confident as ever. So, Agent until Miz went outside, he grabbed a mic and he said, and they don't have a fight because nobody wants to see it. So a crowd was the word. Oh yeah. So coward just agreed with him, but Sid kept trying to talk his way out of it, and he told all the family he wants to be the top type of locker room. Leo, who mentors him. So I just a world asked a crowd whenever he said sewing for with the Miz, and Miz got a resounding no from the fans, and all my family to this mentor the former WWE champion. I think he because it set the score, crossing final and 12 Miz and crossing the ring before hitting the fall from Gray for a quick win. So, and this was in a tennis class that had more talking and then with fighting almost framing with the document, but the match itself was nothing special. I just the only reason it's not getting lower grade and it's and that they did close it what they needed to do to make the crowd happy. So in the middle of this match, over framing. So I think it was Nick Aldis report to Paul Heyman beat Logan Paul against Signify 2 was an open symbol spot, and Paul Heyman was upset about, but and Logan Paul said he was up for it. So, instead of Adam, Nick Aldis told Adam Pales on the wall side, and Nick Aldis said, "You got a match against Signify 2 tonight." So, his document was some saying that he doesn't feel like he deserves all U.S. title shot, says right now. So here's the next match. So we have a Kamala Hayes goes 1-on-1 against Matt Cardona. Last time in for Athens, it was Kamala Hayes to Trick Williams on Smackdown on 20th. Agent of Matt Cardona lost an 8-man tag match on 13th until Kamala Hayes came out of for all United States Championship Open Silence, and we already knew it wouldn't be Dragunov accepting it, so it might be Matt Cardona. Answer said the call. After the formal sack, Wallow got the first name for a very nice drop kick, and Wallow followed back with his own, but Cardona dodged the second attempt and hit a boot to hit the face, and we returned from a break to see Cardona still fighting to hit in a 12. After he started bowling, but he was still swinging his left arm when Ansel. After while, this might not have lived up to some also all recent title events. After from Hayes, it was still a performance. It was nice to see. WWE finally doing something of substance with Cardona, since also came close a few times. But Hayes was able to get to the win to retain his title and take Socking's hands to some respect after it was over. So, in the winner of this match, Kamala Hayes. So, I think of that Cardona looked more almost than his tan on his face, maybe something like that. So, the bald men have great drop kicks, and Bo is diving at Cardona only to end up landing on the announce table. There was a worried moment. It looked like he was thinking about the springboard, but sings his mind and says some off center apron instead. So here's the next match of a singles match. We have Candice LeRae. They go 1-on-1 against Jordan Grace. So the last time in for Athens, Candice LeRae lost the Royal Rumble on January 34th. And Jordan Grace lost to Saint Cargill on 13th. So I think with Candice LeRae possibly had to force like Sonia Gallo to come to the ring with her for her match against Sonya Grace. As soon as the a referee called for the bell, and Sonya Grace took Candice LeRae down and started beating on her, so second night win into a just elbow on Candice LeRae, followed up with a quick series of moves, but couldn't get to the pin. Until Sonya got up and started walking away, which he was distracted Candice LeRae long enough for Sonya Grace to hit her with a pump handle simplex with a pickup to the win. So, I guess it was so pretty into the fans fall. Bill just completely flat out and Candice LeRae and Sonya Grace had a very good moves. But it wasn't enough to save this match. So, in the middle of this match, Sonya Grace. So, after we saw it was Sonya Gallo is somehow making what should be a very dumb gimmick into something that is quite kind of funny to me, I think. I just said the crowd is seemed pretty dead for this match. I think. So here's the next match. So we have Rhea Ripley and Aya Sky against Lasso Lesson and Nia Jax. So last time in 4 Asses, Rhea Ripley and Aya Sky to against Forwards and then in a no contest on Smackdown on 13th. I just said last time it was Rhea Ripley and Aya Sky faced Nia Jax and Lasso Lesson that the match has ended without an innocent winner. So both teams were looking to win this wasn't to settle their feud for months. And Lasso Lesson and Sky started maybe 2 cuts before Ripley tagging in and for a double team attack on Nia Jax. And Lasso Lesson tried to regroup in at the ringside, but the sales went after them, so just dinosaurs caught them and swung them into the barricade a few times. And they did a good job making this feel like a physical fight, but most of the entire match was amazing, some kind of just that you will accept actors that await you last color engine in it versus a little to eat places. And they brought more energy to the second half, so the crowd started to get a little more excited. And they fought to 2 commercial breaks, so this ended up being the longest match of the night. I think even to it made this more entertaining into the back half. It felt a little just sawing in places. This might be one of the real instances when a solo match might have been better. So, and Lasso Lesson was able to pin Rhea Ripley to win the tag titles for her in 9 sacks. So, in the middle, in in the middle of this match, Lasso Lesson in 9 sacks. So, It's making two saving thing, cause Second Fire 2 are playing someone to attack. If they also is in the soul. So unless it isn't one of the few powerhouse who makes Maple look small, so the swings. Any tips in the backhand was good. Just teamwork spot for last lesson in 9 sacks. So this is our main event. So we have second fight 2. Here we go 1-on-1 against Logan Paul. On last time in for Athens, second fight 2 lost to Cody Rhodes on Smackdown on 13th. The opponent has undefeated every night and the Usos on Raw on 16th. So this week in our main event, we saw Logan Paul in second fight to fight for the open spot in the symbol, and Paul Heyman and Austin Theory complained like Logan Paul just in the ring, but second fight was fight solo has no snow, and the Austin Theory has stranded to second fight too. So Logan Paul could get set if it wasn't but fight 2 couldn't to recover and started laying him out with clotheslines, and he nailed the social media superstar with a scooter dive that Hesby went to the final break. And this was probably more competitive in then. It should have been second fight 2. Should have adjustment to Logan Paul a lot more in then. He did, but it did do the best to make it feel competitive and Paul Heyman to intimidate to help Logan Paul, but it didn't really able to keep Samoan werewolf with Jackson in Japan, the masked man so up and just super kick and Austin Reed, but he was taken out by Logan Paul and masked. It was some random guy we have never seen before. So they do Marita so up and attack second fight 2. And whilst the referees was distracted to help Logan Paul get to the win, that was not only did we get in Miss Innings in the match, but the reveal of the masked man by someone. There wasn't a hate laid down. So in the middle of this match, Logan Paul. So I just went to backstage. It was solid flavor. But so was eating some ice cream because he was depressed. So instead of Elizabeth told her, so without the tag team champions, so it came out of saying so she was talking to Solid Flair. It says, "Oh, ladies." So Nick always told that MFT's the new #1 contenders for the tag titles will be announcement from next week. So it's the final word. So this is the hour go home so tonight or Smackdown tonight. So I was thinking about that has to make WWE debut plans very soon. So I can afford Smackdown to devote a lot of time to burning up the symbol to POE, and if it makes sense, has a go home soul, but the rest of this episode was lacking in some areas. But Hayes and Matt Cardona had the best match. So I did also night, but it wasn't a high bar to clear this week. I just said easily incomprehensible also felt was to change the POE lineup a day before it takes place, but the saves won't be sophisticated enough to offend by any outcomes. So this was a report that the masked man to be someone we have never seen before was the most justified possible outcome to that story. So good, bad, and everything in between added up to point make on SmackDown. It had some highlights, but not enough to stop this from for like 3 hours. It was. So maybe so you is a masked man is tonight. So let me see. Um so I think it's possible it was him. Is the only one that a masked man. So that's really him at this time. So I think he might. So this hoodie is the masked man. It's really him. I was surprised when he came out. It was him. So it, and, and they give up on a masked man story. So um let me see. Hold on. I guess Mike Clay, superstar from January 2K15, has arrived on SmackDown, I think. So, hey Gronk, who isn't a masked man? So, only one the masked man is really just positive it that'd be him. So, this guy is a pro wrestler. He's a positive of the masked man tonight on SmackDown. So, I think he is. So, this was a mask era on SmackDown tonight. So, that's really him at this time. So, I'm really shocked it was this masked man. So, um, So let me see a couple updates here from say also. So let me see. Let me check my notes from say also. So let me see. Okay. Say also attacked Masters ahead of WWE Smackdown, but sneaking away in ambulance tonight. Anderson just fought asses on Smackdown on Friday night to kick off before the show. There was an event got underway, according to WWE on Instagram account. Once it hit us that the show going on air, WWE revealed they also had been taken out backstage by in Canoe to a tackle might be. So WWE posted a photo in a video that so the photos in over WWE top stars. It was just like a posted also a ground to the video. It was revealed to be the former World Heavyweight Champion and who looked like he had been put through some of the setbacks days into the post. The WWE argued of fans to tune in to the Blue Brand to watch the story in full of that. So also has a so when it also it is behind the scene in full will so he also was lowered onto an ambulance to complain by his cousin Second Fight 2. Fight 2 started at Smackdown. See him as a missile as Nick Armstrong found out who who did it. After the attack concert at night, it was before 6 stars, including St. Also. So it's Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Aaron Knight, Jack Williams, and Savon Evans, Rick Johnson, and Mr. Sable, so a little of the Sable match. Ricky inside back to McIntyre on the split championship on the greatest days of them all at WrestleMania 42. So, let me see a couple things here that we saw tonight. Um, let me see. Um, so, let me see any more here. Um, let me see. Smackdown. Okay, see. So, let me see here in a minute. So, let me see. Hold on a second. So, I gotta follow something here, I think. So, maybe see. Um, Give me 1 second here. So, hold on. So, give it 1 second here, guys. Um, I see say also is doing, okay, here's the photos. So, I think say also is that this ambulance. I think he is. So, yeah, let's say also at the ambulance. So this is say also right here in this ambulance. It also it takes it also to the ambulance. You want it was to the hospital. So this is what's going on in this show tonight. So I guess this happened before when he attacked. So let me see. There's a bunch of questions, I think. I can also be saying done a funny snap on that, I think. So the city also was involved in a discriminatory match on Raw. I was just going to the last minute shape spot, because it put false brass, put it on, does it a cameo. It seriously will be interesting that a story like people can get into a hill. Seriously is new with he means where he really wants that a championship. So the same also street second girls gimmick, I think. So that's what you can see. So and this is how that report that Brock Lesnar is getting disabled. He said it will happen. So I really hope they couldn't follow up this attack in between. Ray Wilson also on this success version 2. I have lost at a fifth in this collective when it comes to say also. So I wasn't like when was a story was right there, like it was like last year for him to be a top guy and it went nowhere. So I don't know what happened to St. Wilson, but at last and we won't see him hitting his sights at Mrs. Abel. So I will keep you guys update on that, what's going on to say also. So I just said a box is going to be a pro wrestler that will replace it also tomorrow night. So I expected someone to get taken out during their entrance into the civil, but looks like Spencer got some hype tonight. So this was interesting. I think he was. So Smackdown was a really good show tonight. It's not bad at all. It was really good. I like this show. So for me, I like watching this show because I like doing reviews. So it's like every single week, like every Fridays. It's not bad at all. So so it so let's go to the store that they have on sale today. So let me see here. So anyone that want to buy something like um let me see. Hold on, let me see here. So let's go to on the stuff. I think so. Anyone to buy something like a cooking stuff on a kitchen home, so they can buy something like the oven glass, cook wise, the stores ban on this. It's cost 24 $24, I think. And you want to buy something like this. So um so let's go to between so in this update on WWE 2K26 for Boston. So let's go between this here. Let me see. 2K26. So I think about a Fort Boston. I think. So right now so far we have 3,013 superstars on this game. So let's take a look at this. So this is easy step. Easy steps onto the game. So we got anybody on here on the main roster. So this is the biggest. So this ever is on the roster onto the game of 2K26. So by that so far we have Boogeyman, Boogie T, Bobby Sabray Hannon, Bray Wyatt, Mayhem Watanda, late Bray Wyatt. So it's been Nakio, Bubba Ray Dudley. I think be a lot more lessons beyond this game soon. So this joint's a clown, Diesel, Drew McIntyre, Drew Love. They got Iguana Cameo, it's a Jeff Fico. They got All Eagle Eating Pigs, Eric Bluthorpe 83 Weeks, Podcast. They got Eve Torres, Van Haley, Van Barlow, We got Walt Simmons, Big Goldberg. They got two handbells. Honky Tonk Man, Hulk Hogan. They got him, Alessandro Tama. So they got 5-2. We got Sam, I want Die Hard. So Henry, I believe him. So Cena, so good, so Casey. So got Gallo, so then Grace. So got Ken Sentwalk, Corey Sorn, Kevin Nash, Kevin Owens, Kevin James. So we have Lady Formal, Last Lesson, This is King, Les Lugal, Leah. They got Maurice, Mancon, Missy McCall, Miss Elizabeth. They got Mr. Aguada, Myers Bond, Mr. Fasu. They got Nick Aldis, Alma Flaming, Painter, Mr. Clown. I should be it, I think. So, let me see. Hold on. They got Jawad Taylor Long. They got Tommaso Ciampa is in the game. So, that's it right here. So, let me see. Onions of the past, I think. So, let me it for in this roster. So let's take a look at the next the personal wrestling news. So let's take a look at this here. So let me see cover things here. So we have a new tag team titles and intended to be the man on next Smackdown. I guess the next contender for the WWE tag team titles will be the man on the next week on SmackDown. So this week, if we saw Sosa is a match of the MOTs complaining to Nick Aldis at backstage about Uncle Hattie in the White 6. Andrew who testified in the match and Nick Aldis said whether all he saw was the MOTs attacking Uncle Hattie after his match. It was more. He wasn't too interested in the WWE Tag Team titles, especially he declared that on next week's SmackDown, a new contender would be Clown, who will be involved was not made clear. So, Uncle Hattie has already defeated Sosa Cole on Friday, so however, when he went to Bray Wyatt later on after the match, the MATs attacked him from Santa Cloud and took the Atlanta once again and keeping it major gasp. So, after new women's tag team titles later on Friday, last lesson in 96 will celebrating backstage tonight and they announced that they will continue to celebrate next week, but informed to individual County that they wasn't a visit. So, so the next Smackdown will be on March 6th. So it might be on, yeah, March 6th. It'll be on Friday. Yeah, Friday on March 6th is on Friday night. So, certainly you guys informed since you a reminder for you guys for this week. So this is all certain news for this weekend. So when I go live tomorrow night at Business Symbol tomorrow night. So thank you for wasting your time. Have a great Friday. So we have 2 things is announced until March 6th. So we have 2 days on March 6th. It's coming next month. So maybe see a couple days here. News for sometime this week. So um so Bobby Lashley gave this update on his AEW Elite status. Bobby Lashley is huffing and ready to get back into his full as in AEW anytime soon. However, one opponent as a resident for the love of personal wrestling, this conversation into an Iron Kingdom. Bobby Lashley to confirm that he is having and looking forward to going after the goal with his whole dedicate to 7 minutes of like MVP, such a Bossman, and Lashley is targeting the AJ Trios title and they are calling him by Heyman and a Pace. Kevin Knight is speak up Mike Bailey. But all I want to do is win of titles. So that's where I'm really focused on. As when we get back between in such a Bossman and MVP, we, we want to do things Cody. We want to do things as a group. And lastly, said, and he added, I just so I think we're going to go after certain trios, guys. So let's see for them next. So I know what we can do with those guys because I think that and that's what we need, man. The crowd loves us, all we do, and we have an opportunity to bring back what we have before it is real, man. Such a Bossman is an amazing person, an amazing wrestler, an MVP, amazing at everything that he does. I think it's same here, so it's like, and we just have a great group, and we are friends, so we all pull for each all. I just saw anytime one of us is down or to the wall to all one pulls us up, and I think right now they put me up, they get me back. back in, he said, "It's ready. I'm ready to go back out there with some titles," he said. "So I didn't hear anybody that I was hurt. I'm not hurt, and you can hurt the Almighty," he said. Bobby Lashley has been sidelined since he did for Gale back in November of last year of 2025, and his closed surgery was reported to be the reason for his absence. He's been going after the injured World Championship, which doesn't make sense for Bobby Lashley was given his current champion of MCF history with the hot Shinsuke. However, Bobby Lashley is more focused on the interior belts. That's what he wants to do. So MCF has the title, so I think everybody has some unfinished business with him. And Bobby Lashley told for a love of personal wrestling, but you know, when I have no hard feelings to anyone, so it's what he said at this time. So, and we haven't seen him since back in November. So, you will give some live polls in a few minutes. So, maybe see. So, let's go to our notes here. So, let me see here. So, Trick Williams been tweeted out 1 hour ago, and he said, "I wanted to shout out to Last Lesson. Don't want to celebrate more. I'm proud of you, champ." So his son got Gallo in today's. He was laying down flat on the ropes to between it. So Candace LeRae's on the top below. So this is Candace LeRae on the top, buckle on the wing top, and the son got Gallo on flat to between the ropes. So what's going on with this man right here? Son got Gallo. I don't know what he's doing. So, maybe see here. So I've been laughing at you. So wake up, please. So this was interesting. That. So how you is it debating to leave a week? Spoken after seeing tomorrow's win go like a week after he debuts in AEW. I'm curious to what is to the end game in all of this, but you passed it of regardless. So where is this going? Can you get a fight time and cut a skeletal book. I didn't follow up on what you speaking at until was it beyond. And we're all upset to kill us away. It's upset. It's only 71 days. So, and he felt that the street to stand in Kenneth got to show off some good offers and only was up from here. So, I think um I think we all probably see some kind of girl. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. It's okay, Sonny. I still love you. So, I don't know what he's doing between the ropes. He was flipping flat. So, interesting. So, I did a face down on Smackdown post Sonny Gargano. I think it wasn't in your wrong. Sonny was so toxic he cost his wife whole match. So you could save yourself and leave WWE. I don't know when Sonya Gall's contract might be up or not. I I really think so. So maybe see if Sonya Gall's contract might be up. So maybe look it up quick. Okay, so Sonya Gall is confirmed to be under contract with WWE as of early 2026. I didn't realize he is currently has a single competitor on SmackDown from a deposit of his talented partner Tommaso Ciampa. I wonder if what was true regarding his contract status in controversial including links to AEW have coming in 2026. There's no specific sponsor his date has been probably this close. So I really think his contract might be up anytime soon. So I really think he is, but who knows? So let me see a couple more stuff here. So as it has up now, Sonya Gall's contract status is including reports to indicate that Tommaso Ciampa's contract is set to expire now. And yet all indicates that Gallo may be moving ahead as a single competitor on Davis McNair has Ciampa has decided to let his deal with JJ expire. I do, however, and there is no two communists that got under contract will be renewed, and he is reportedly spawning all losses for his divorce in January. So I already think what he might do next. So let's go to my YouTube post right away. So give me 1 second here. So we have 88% like it so tonight on Smackdown. 2% is alright, and 30% didn't like it. So let's go to my Twitter poll. Give me 1 second here. So we got 2% like it so. 2% is alright, and 2% didn't like it. So let's go to my Instagram post. With live Instagram polls today. So we have 55% like it so tonight, and 44% is alright, and 80%, no, 40% didn't like it. So thank you for coming in here tonight's Smackdown review tonight. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, have a great Friday. So I hope you guys have a great weekend for you guys sometime this week. You can check out my second channel and switch back to my second channel. You want to check this out. I'll be able to post this video sometime this week on my second channel. And you want to check this out, my third channel, you can check this out. It's called Wrestling Live Vlog channel. So this is my third channel I had. So I hope you guys have a great Friday, have a great night, and we will see you guys tomorrow night at Mr. Symbol. It's coming up tomorrow night. And they get more stickle, Occupy Spotify Radio, podcast anything is so much more. So we can switch to my second channel on my YouTube. It's Toys Hunt Wrestling Elite Reviews. And you want to check this out, put my excuses below or right here. So and don't forget to smash the bell right here at the top. So have a great Friday. Have a wrestling weekend. So have a great Friday. So have a great night, you guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow at Mr. Symbol. And so much more. So that's it for this week. So anyone can come out, hang out with me tomorrow night on Mr. Symbol Live. I'm gonna go live tomorrow night in Mr. Symbol. So just take the time slot tomorrow night on ESPN on demand all across the globe. So if you see a time tomorrow night on ESPN. Okay, so WWE Master Super 2026 will be taking place on Saturday, February 28, 2026, starting at 7 o'clock p.m. If the time is perfect, then we go streaming live on ESPN in the United States. So anyone can check this out tomorrow night. Is a false Chicago Illinois big market for the false WWE playing live events in over 30 years. Anderson episode begins at starts at 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow night. So for you guys to enemy module tomorrow night, the preview starts at 5 p.m. So so thank you for coming out. So have a great night, you guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at the symbol of ESPN on Libyan. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.